Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We're George and Martha.
Hello.
Today we'll be recapping The Real Housewives of New York City, Season 11, Episode 14, Caught Between an Ex and a Hard Place. Just a production note, this is delayed because we jumped ahead to recap that crazy episode that followed where Bethany has a big meltdown that was teased all season long. I won't spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but that's why this one is out of order.
And I haven't bathed.
At least you can't smell them. So the paramedics have arrived to tend to Sonja, who last week did her face plant off the table.
And they disguise the paramedics' voices to sound like Luann.
Yeah, it was, at first I thought they just, wow, these guys have some deep voices. Oh, we're going to check her vitals. And then George pointed out that they all sounded like Luann. But I guess they were really uptight about being identified. They're all blurred out. They're
tattoos.
Everything's blurred out. It's just these walking, blurred out EMS people.
No, blurred out Luann's.
Right, blurred out cabaret stars.
Blurred out Luann. That's an oxymoron, right?
Yes.
Blurred out Luann.
And Bethany is twittering away. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing, right? You're going to check her vitals. That's going to be a good thing. That's good, right? You can make sure she didn't hit her head. How does checking your vitals mean that you didn't hit your head? Don't you need a CAT scan for that? I'm not a doctor, but I've always thought they have to look at your head.
Yeah, I don't know.
Check her vitals. They're just making sure she has a pulse and her blood pressure's okay.
I don't know, but that makes me sad to think that maybe Natasha Richardson could have been saved. Maybe the EMTs just checked her vitals. That was so sad.
Didn't she not want to go to the doctor for a while?
That's true. Never mind. I loved her. Never mind.
I did too. That was terrible.
I remember I cried. Anyhow.
Sonja, whenever she gets drunk...
Look at your ass!
She wants to kiss Bethany. She's like... And Bethany indulges her. And then she's literally lifting up Bethany's skirt. And look at this delicious ass! And Ramona's in there like, just look at this.
Yeah.
Wow, Sonja. But then they're fine. Sonja and Tinsley... I mean, not Sonja. Ramona and Tinsley are going out.
They don't care.
They could not care less. Tinsley's just like, wow, that's scary. There's sirens. Am I being arrested again? Get another mug shot. And Ramona just walks by, has to let us know. Was it a car accident? Once had an MRI. Okay.
I wonder if they asked her who the president was.
They did. That's right. Oh, no. Right. I forgot to mention the president. So I love that Bethany's checking up on something. She's like, how many fingers am I holding? How many? Don't make a joke. 3. And then she goes, who's the president? Clinton. Sonja. All right, that fucking Trump guy, which is how I wake up every day. Every day I wake up. I hate to admit this. Do you do this? First thing I do is look at my phone.
I know. I try not to, but it always happens.
Every day I look at my phone and no. Do I have loving texts from my family, my significant other, George? No. It's usually just 10,000 tweets. And I'm like, what? Face ID is not recognizing me because I'm all bloated.
I know.
And I was like, oh, what tweet? Fake news. Oh, that fucking Trump guy.
Her eyes shrink when she's tired, so that's why the face ID doesn't work for you.
It's true. I wake up, I'm like, I wake up very much like Bethany hungover. Ramona is giving Tinsley some sweet maternal advice, as only Ramona can. So Tinsley's in the bar, and all right, you know what? I've been very sympathetic to Tinsley this entire season. Now it's starting to wear thin.
Well, that was the first time I saw her boyfriend.
I just can't help it. Being in Miami just reminds me of Scott. So many good memories.
Well, that's how I feel whenever I see a My Little Pony. I think of my mom. She would send me My Little Ponies all the time. On my birthday, on holidays. And she just died. Who's going to send me a My Little Pony anymore?
I'll send you My Little Pony.
Okay, thank you, Martha.
But, I mean, that's acceptable. You know, your mom just passed. That's totally...
Well, her relationship is dead. Do you think she'll get back with Scott, though?
She was... this is the difference, right? You lost your mom.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Right, you lost your fucking mom.
She's dead.
Tinsley is dead. And Tinsley has been on and off with this guy who was a dick. And she was not even in love with him. I'm sorry. I guess you would say, Martha, you don't really know Tinsley. How do you know Tinsley's not in love with him? Because I just know.
You can tell.
You can tell. She was just desperate to be with someone because she misses her old lifestyle and being the it girl. And she liked having a guy sending her tons of flowers, which I thought was weird. I didn't think it was cute when he'd send her these...
No, it's creepy. Like,
Scott loves you.
I hope you're thinking of me.
It's
you
weird.
You better be thinking of me.
Well, they call it love bombing. It's like narcissistic behavior where guys try to control you and they act like super romantic in the beginning, way over the top, and then all of a sudden, every little thing you do, it's like, do it my way. No. And so she's going on, and Ramona really surprised me because I thought Ramona was going to go, oh my God, Tinsley, enough with God. She's just like, Tinsley, you have all your eggs in one basket. You see all these drinks here? You have this drink, and this drink, and this drink, and this drink, and this salt shaker, this pepper shaker. And if something goes wrong with this drink, well, you're so busy with your salt and your pepper and your 10 margaritas, you don't have time to be so upset about that one drink. So just get out there. That's how I got over Mario. One of my favorite lines ever. Luann is the Joan Crawford of coffee. Bethany and the girls are all waking up hungover. And I can confirm that Bethany does indeed look like me in the morning. And I bet, I'm going to tweet her, does Bethany's Face ID work in the morning?
It doesn't.
I think not. But they just all wake up and Bethany's like, Luann was just screaming for coffee. Oh my God. And you hear it. Where's the coffee? Why is there no coffee? And Bethany's so funny. The way she imitates her. She's like out the window. Where is my coffee?
That was
Get
really
me
good.
my minions. Where's my coffee? I mean, that is really how she's behaving. It's scary. But what I loved was that they show us all of Sonja's stuff left out.
Yeah.
Like her weave, her chicken cutlet, which if you're not familiar is a little thing to pad the girls. Just all out, just out there. And it's amazing to me how Sonja is the only one who wakes up fresh as a daisy after collapsing on a table the night before in a drunken stupor. She's like, wow, I feel great.
Obviously in a blackout. She
Totally.
doesn't remember.
Yeah, she's like, no, I feel great. I learned how to fall from horseback riding. I feel fine. Thanks, B, for looking out. And then Ramona goes out to talk to Luann.
Joan.
Yep, Joan Crawford out there.
She
Woo!
is. She's acting like Joan Crawford. Or Faye Dunaway, really.
Yeah, more like
We don't
Faye.
want to insult Joan.
Well, I love Joan, but I'll admit she probably was a pretty monstrous person. But Dorinda finally admits in her talking head, she's like, people have told me for a long time that there's a side of Luann I don't see. And Luann is a narcissist. And I don't deal with narcissists well. I mean, who does? But that's it. And Ramona goes out. Ramona's all chipper. Hey, Luann, how are you? Luann's not even looking at her.
Good, yoga was wonderful. It was good for me after last night. It was really traumatic.
What? What was so traumatic about last night?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the ladies trashing me and ganging up on me. Are you blind?
There was something so scary about the look she gave Sonja or Ramona at one point. It was like she was possessed.
It was that smile.
The
It was
smile and the eyes bulging. They don't want to see me do well.
It was that derisive smile. It was
the
like
Joker.
this. It was like this. It's like, oh really? Oh really? You didn't see what happened? Oh really?
You saw kind of the what's the word? The scruffy side of Luann come out.
Yeah, she was getting.
The Countess sort of fell away, and
Yep.
it was like rough.
She can construct this artificial persona all she wants, but that trash, as Joan Rivers would say, trash darling, trash came out. And the way, you're right, she does that scary smile. Oh, really, Ramona? You didn't see how they were treating me, Ramona? You didn't see?
They don't want to see me do well.
I cannot believe this. And Ramona's like, no, you're wrong. That's not true. We're all happy to see the way you've turned it all around. It's not true. We're happy. No, none of these women want to see me do well. They can't stand my success. Okay, Luann, your big success. Miss Big Fat Movie
Star.
Okay. This woman, Luann, is horrible. I can't even believe what I just saw. She's trying to squeeze out a fake tear, and she's pretending. First of all, we all know she's not sober, and she's using this AA thing. as a crutch.
Chief, I'm worried about my friend.
She's trying to squeeze out the crocodile tears.
I can't be around sloppy drunks. Do you understand, Ramona? I mean, I can't stand to see my friend Sonja spiraling into that dark, dark place. I can't stand it.
Oh, really? What? What dark place, Luann? Because I don't know. The last time I checked, Sonja wasn't the one arrested and assaulting police officers and whatnot. I mean, really?
I can't stand to see it. I mean, she could have hit her head on the table. Can you imagine how awful that would have been?
And everyone's like, you didn't check on Sonja?
I was in bed.
Yeah, I was in bed. I didn't know
What happened to Sonja? You're talking about it right now. It's like she truly is the Trump of this show. All right? Gaslighting the fuck out of everybody. She's saying she's so upset about what happened last night. Well, then why didn't you check on her? I didn't know what happened. I was asleep. And then follows it up with,
Did anyone check on me?
check on you for what? That Sonja made valid points, as Ramona says. She had a bone to pick with you. Yeah, a bone to pick because you sleep with all the men she's been with. That's a valid thing to be upset about. But no, Luann's just going to cling to the fact that they were all drinking, which if I believed Luann was really sober and really took her sobriety seriously, I'd say, you know what? It is a little shitty of them.
You know what? She would have left the show.
She would have, or at the very least, if I were in like newly sober and in a situation like this and I was relying on the show for income and a career like she is clearly, I would at the very least just say, ladies, have fun. I don't judge you. I just have to excuse myself. I can't really be around this right now. No judgment. Just remove yourself from this situation. You can spend the whole day with them. When they want to go out, you just go to sleep. That's all.
You're lucky I didn't bring a bottle of vodka to my room.
Child.
I can't. Honestly, if she didn't come back next year, I wouldn't be upset.
I love Bethany's shirt, by the way.
What does Bethany's shirt say?
Reality sucks.
Sonja, we were supposed to talk this morning. Do you understand that I'm worried about you?
Why are you worried about me?
Because it's not normal for you to faceplant off a table.
Yeah, but what about you? You fell into bushes.
But I own it. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes.
I'm looking.
Do you see how worried I am about you?
I'm looking into your eyes. I'm looking.
Well, I'm going to go to a meeting because that's going to be good for me.
This woman, I can't.
What drives me crazy, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but people who say that they're worried about you. Because clearly either they're projecting or they're just trying to take the attention off themselves. Whenever someone, especially like when you're in rehab, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
They throw you under the bus or something.
It's a type though, because I've said it to people, but if I say it, I really mean it.
Yeah, except you just told me you hope I get chlamydia again.
Notice me again. That's why it's funny. I want to get like a frantic 4 a.m. message from him. Martha, it's burning when I pee.
I have chlamydia.
And I didn't even have sex with anybody. How did this happen?
That's how it would happen.
But almost always it's we're worried about you. We're really worried about
bullshit.
you.
It's all bullshit.
Really worried about you.
I'm worried about you.
Yeah, I'm worried about you getting the clap.
I'm sorry, Barbara.
Barb the Builder.
Can we fix it?
No.
We can't.
No.
We're sorry, but we are getting your book.
Bethany notices, she's perceptive, because Dorin's like, where's Barb? It's 10:30. I haven't seen her. That's so weird. She is asleep. Which is funny, because Dorinda came in and woke everybody else up, but apparently didn't even think to check on Barbara. Not nice.
But Barbara had been out running.
Barbara was out. I was going for a jog.
Slay. Did you see her shirt?
Yeah. Slay. I slay dragons. I was going for a run. Keep my physique in shape, you know what I'm
annoyed
saying?
me, I don't know why it annoys me, because it's bullshit, but Ramona going, we're all just very strong personalities.
Yeah, because Bethany's like, what they did to her last night was really mean. She's talking about when Ramona was like, okay, we're going out. Tinsley, want to come? It's just going to be, Ramona and Tinsley time. So, Barbara, you're not invited. I don't know if I made it abundantly clear enough, but you're not welcome because nobody likes you. That was really rotten. And then Ramona goes up to Barbara because Barbara comes and Bethany has said, she's like, I don't think she's really down with us, which she shouldn't be. She's like the kid at my daughter's school who's at the wrong lunch table. They bullied this shit out of this woman the whole season. And now they're just noticing as we're coming to the end that they've been really mean to her and excluding her. I was like, I'm really sorry for her feelings last night. I was like, no. It's all right, Ramona.
That you could tell on her face that
she's not happy. And then she's like, we just all have really strong personalities.
That's the dumbest thing. Why can't you just say, we just don't like you? I'd appreciate you more if I'm threatened by you.
I would honestly respect Ramona more if she was like, you know what? You really haven't been part of the group, and we didn't let you in because you didn't act like us. You didn't fit in. You didn't want to participate.
No, truly.
Just trying to be a spectator, and Luann's lackey. That's really what it comes down to. They could have fixed Barbara in one sentence. Barbara.
Get out of the cabaret cult.
Right. Be deprogrammed from the cabaret cult and join the group. She's very much been like, like over here.
She doesn't know how. I hope this helps book sales for her. I hope she gets something out of this. Because she's been humiliated.
Whoa, just gonna swim by. Don't mind me, SS Ramona. Just on my 2 noodles.
Okay, I need a new Tinder profile picture. Ow, Martha, ow, my balls.
So the ladies are off to, as Sonja puts it, a cultural event.
Oh, and it is.
Luann Crawford has arranged for the ladies to visit Wynwood Walls. Whatever. And they go, and the car's pulling up, and she's like, isn't this amazing? There used to be nothing here.
And then there's a wall with like a big penis spray painted onto it.
Yeah, and then literally as the car's pulling up, okay, guys, I'm headed to the one hotel to meet some girlfriends, and Bethany's like, wait, when? When are you just leaving? She's like, in about 5 minutes.
It's so good.
It's just, okay, bye, ladies, have a good time. I mean, I need my energy because how am I going to play both men? Because what we learn is that she's invited, they have this shindig going on with all these men coming. I don't even know what this is, like the mixer for these women on the prowl. All men coming, and Ramona is inviting a guy that she's seeing but barely know. I don't even think they met yet. Just a date that she has coming to this thing. But she also has Mario. Mario's going to stop by. This is just amazing how things could change. We're friends now. But it really would make him jealous. And Bethany's like, I don't understand this. So you want to make a guy that you haven't met jealous with the man that you used to be married to. And you also want to make the man that you used to be married to just, okay. She's like, whatever. See, I got game. I'm good at this. So they get to this art gallery. I've known Peter Tunney for years.
He relocated to Florida.
He's a New York icon. And he's trying to...
Is the Crowbar a gay bar?
I don't know.
Sounds like it.
Bethany sees this gigantic green stop sign that says, don't ever stop. And she gets a little too crazy for it. She's like, oh my God, that's so ironic. Whoa, it's a stop sign, but it's painted green. It's like, don't ever stop, but it's a stop sign. I gotta have that. And he's like, yeah, it used to be at this club, the Crowbar. And she's like, I used to go there. Oh my God, I gotta have it. How much is it gonna stop me?
I'm gonna give you a discount.
A discount. $10,000 with the frame delivered.
Done. I'll take it.
Wow, he's like Domino's, which we can't have anymore because I'm a snowflake with celiac disease. Wonderful. So this artist is trying to impress everybody, and I gotta say, I think he's full of shit. So he's like trying to flatter. Tinsley's like, wow, I love this place. And he's like, just for you, so you could take it around Art Basel. This is what we call the Warhol Coca-Cola bottle with just a little bit left that Warhol himself sipped from. That's for you. It's worth $10,000.
And this piece is worth, I think, $8,000, and it is...
Whoa.
Yeah, it is actually the toenail clipper that belonged to Frida Kahlo, though I found it in the CVS at the corner, but I can tell you for certain that this, and I'm giving this to you for a deal. I mean, this is easily worth, $20,000. You can have this for $8,000. This piece.
Whoa, but where's my gift? So they all get something for free, except Bethany. Then Sonja gets the Barbra Streisand Stars Born vinyl records.
Better than the Lady Gaga version, but anyhow.
Yeah, unpopular opinion here. Yeah, and then we hear, Peter, you forgot about me. Luann Crawford. don't you have something for your dear old friend?
Oh, I haven't forgotten about you.
No, I haven't forgotten about you.
Like,
Give me.
here. I got this.
There
the
you
hand
go.
cream.
This is some Aveeno straight from Lourdes, water from Lourdes.
Yeah.
So that you can bathe in it, my dear friend. You know what else? You can have this. Here you go. This is an original carton of takeout that was used by Yoko Ono.
Yeah, Yoko Ono.
It was taken from the Dakota.
Thank you.
Well, the dinner party has begun. This is very sad for all the men invited, and Mario comes. And I can't help it. I love Mario. You could tell Mario really still cares about Ramona, and he acts much more normal than she does. She's like
very uncomfortable.
We're gonna reenact it. There's no way to explain this. Well, hi, Mario.
Well, Ramona.
You're looking very good.
Oh, well.
Give me a kiss. Wow, Mario, look at your shirt.
Oh.
I mean, I always like this button closed a little bit, but that's just me. You don't have to do that. And I mean, I really like looking at your penis, but you really don't have to show it to me right now. Yeah. Oh, feels so uncomfortable. I don't know what it could be. No.
What's the matter?
Oh, you know what it is? I think my pants are really going up my butt. And that's what's happened so far, and we will see how the night progresses with Ramona's date. But Sonja outed her, which I loved. She's like, oh my God, Ramona has a date coming. She's like, Sonja.
And who are Luann's friends?
Luann always has these weird friends. They're really just her fuck buddies from all over Europe that show up.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's really, like, in past seasons, remember these weirdos that would show up and Luann would be like, oh, they're just, ladies, I have to go. Just cover for me. I don't know that man. I fucked him, but I don't know him. It was on a plane in Spain. It's always, every party, some guy shows up, it's like, hello, I'm Sven. And who are you? I fucked Luann in Sweden. Ramona is such a pathological liar. So now she's saying, Sonja just makes things up. Meanwhile, the whole season we've seen how Ramona is the one who makes things up. And we just saw her this entire episode talking about how she's going to make Mario jealous. And then she's telling Mario, I don't know what Sonja's talking about. She just makes things up. Mario knows that it's probably true. And I love Mario going up there. Are you the guy?
Humored.
Are you the guy? Are you the guy? Sonja is so funny. Yeah, she's like, which is the expensive one? The eel? Yeah, I don't like eel. Like a little seagull. Sonja the pelican. Then Luann's outside, and
I still know how to have fun.
yeah, but she puts on her. It's interesting how her voice changes a little, because sometimes she's
sketchy. There's something very sketchy about it, though.
I think she has multiple personalities.
Yeah.
I think Luann is Sybil, because she has that Joan Crawford voice, and then other times she's like this. And then other times, like, this guy comes up to her, one of her fuck buddies from God knows where, is like, I'm having a cocktail. Are you having a cocktail? She's like, I will have a cocktail. A Diet Coke. He's like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that whole thing.
But I still have fun.
But I still have fun. Okay. I mean, the way she said it, she might as well be like, it was so creepy. So then she's off flirting with him.
It's creepy.
Ramona has the date, and she goes away, and she's hidden away with him. And he's like, which one is your ex-husband? Oh, I don't know. I thought you met him. I don't know. I don't even know who my ex-husband is. I never met him. Who's that? I don't have an ex-husband.
Yeah.
Who, the guy in the yellow shirt? Never met. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Mario, I think his name is.
Mario? He's pretty handsome, but he's not my type.
No, not my type.
We would never get along. And then we meet Tinsley's sister. Actually, I love what Ramona said to her. She's like, wow, you two really have eyelashes in common. Who says that? It's one thing to be like, oh yeah, you have the same eyes, or you have the same lips, or, you know, you look so much alike. Wow, you have the same eyelashes. Which is funny because Tinsley is the type who always wears falsies. It's like saying, wow, you got a really good boob job, and you guys have like the same one. That cracked me up. And then Dabney turns out to be so much more mature than Tinsley. And she's the younger one. But we were talking about before that since Tinsley's the eldest child, she's probably the most fucked up. And we're the poster children for that.
Yeah, because we're like the eldest is like the test run.
Yep, the eldest gets all the fuck ups. It's like when you give your kid...
It's the dress rehearsal.
Yeah, like when you give your kid their first car, and it's a shitty car because you know they're going to crash it 100 times. that's the firstborn. And Tinsley's right away outside with Dabney. I just can't stop thinking about Scott. And she's like, he couldn't handle what a great girl you are and how special you are. You know what? Tomorrow you're going to bring a whole bunch of guys to this house.
And just bang them, one right after the other.
And it'll be your next victim. Thank you, Dabney. You always make me feel so much better.
Enjoy the chlamydia.
Wow. Well, Bethany is very good at her job. She's looking for a guy for Tinsley. She's like, Tinsley, come on, I found one. He's downstairs. Let's go. Now. Wipe your running mascara. Get it to Let's go.
He's cute. He's really cute.
He's a good-looking guy. I'm not kidding. He's really good. I know him. He's good. He's wealthy. He's successful. He's everything you want. Come on, let's go, Tinsley. I can't believe Tinsley's 43 years old with the way she behaves. It's like she cannot talk to this guy. Just say, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah, I mean, I just can't do this. I'm not going to be like Ramona. I'm like, oh, let me fix your buttons. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, fine, Tinsley. Stay being miserable. I don't really think it's funny because Bethany's like, Tinsley really wants to meet another guy. I actually don't think she does. I don't think she's ready. And then, I love this. The ladies decided behind Ramona's back that when she decides to make a big speech, because she seems to think, this is actually my house, and these guests are my guests, and it's my party, and I'm the hostess with the mostest. But it's not their house. They're like, Bravo's paying for this vacation and this whole shindig. So they're like, the minute she says, let's make a speech, Dorinda's going to take over. And Dorinda does a masterful job. It's so good because Ramona's like, everybody, let's get inside. I just want to make a big toast. And just like, oh, I have a few things to say. Ladies, I just want to say, Ramona, I'm so grateful that we have this beautiful house. And you know what I'm really grateful for, everybody? We had such a good day with Peter Tunney. And, you know, Peter Tunney is a world-famous artist.
Barbara Bush. Barbara Bush, rest in peace.
He was taking things off the walls. He's like, here, this is signed for you. Here, this is signed for you. Here you go. Thank you so much. I mean, Ramona, you don't even know. This man, he's done portraits of every president. And you know,
the Pope?
And then I love Sonja's like,
Farrah Fawcett?
Barbara Bush, may she rest in peace. May she rest in peace. It was so funny. And she's like, what? You got signed pieces of art? You didn't bring any back for me? And then they're talking, and she's like, I mean, Dorinda, I brought you back lobsters from the clam bake. You weren't there. The difference is Dorinda was banned from the clam bake. Remember, Dorinda was uninvited because Luann was like,
oh, I'll be triggered by that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Dorinda was banished and left home alone. So they brought her food back. It's different from, okay, guys, we just got to the art gallery. I'm going to go right now in about 5 minutes. You ditched. And Bethany says, which she should trademark, you flues, you lose. Love that. In the course of this, Ramona starts flirting with Mario again. And then Sonja's like, she went out with Harry Dubin. What? I don't know where she comes up with this stuff. Another lie. And Ramona's date is seen exiting the premises. I'm just going to go see if there's some coffee anywhere. Okay, this one's a fucking wacko.
Do you think someone said, I don't know if he's embarrassed or jealous, Mario?
Dorinda said that Mario's very awkward, and she's like, I can't tell if he's jealous or horrified.
I think he's horrified.
I think so too. If you haven't seen Life Is Not a Cabaret, you are in for a treat. As Dorinda says to Barbara, you ain't seen nothing yet.
And we are going to start recapping Big Little Lies.
Yes, we're going to start recapping Big Little Lies Season 2. Among some other things, we're working that out. But if you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments. We appreciate every subscriber, every comment you leave, the likes,
nice.
Even the dislikes.
Please keep up the dislikes.
At least somebody's watching. So thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.